The Soybean School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by Pride Seeds, Cruiser Max Vibrance, High Stick NT, and the Manitoba Pulse Growers.
We are joined now for this episode of the Soybean School by Greg Bartley, a master's student, a graduate student at the University of Manitoba. And Greg, we are in the middle of a field here of soybean residue, standing in front of some tillage equipment. Describe what you're looking at here when it comes to how farmers can manage soybean residue.
All right, so we're trying to this experiment to just see. I guess right now there's a lot of tillage going on with the soybean residue, and you compare that to Ontario or Midwest United States, where there's really a lot of no-till going on. They're not doing anything with their residue since soybeans are a low residue crop. So we're setting up this experiment to take a look at some different tillage options and see if we can reduce some of that tillage. So what we're looking at is just a cultivation, a deep till cultivation, kind of what guys are typically doing right now, and then looking at different forms of vertical tillage as well. So this unit behind us, it's able to do a true vertical tillage where your discs are running on a 0-degree angle. It's just slicing open the soil, I guess, and sizing that residue. And then it also change the angle as well, so you get some more soil incorporation going on with that. And then our fourth treatment, I guess, is just straight no-till, not doing anything, and then planting that in the spring.
So why should farmers look at doing less tillage in soybean residue?
Well, there's a lot of, it's a low residue crop, so all you're doing, I guess, if you have to do some tillage in this area, I guess is to prep your soil for the spring. I know if you do leave your soil bare, don't till at all, you might have troubles getting in the springtime. But you really don't have to do a whole lot. We're looking at this and there's low residue, so the real incorporation of the residue doesn't really have to happen that wise.
How about from a nutrient perspective? Are you applying fertilizer for next year's crop with this tillage?
For sure, yeah. We're gonna apply. We're gonna grow a corn crop next year. So we will ban fertilizer in this fall with just a disc drill or something to get that nitrogen down or nutrients down, and then go from there.
And you mentioned the Midwest U.S. and Ontario, where growers have also adopted strip tillage. Are you considering applying that here in Manitoba as well?
Yeah, I'd love to see some strip tillage here. We would love to do it in this experiment as well. It's just strip tillage pretty new to Manitoba, so trying to find a unit that'll put down the fertilizer in the fall is just we're not at that point yet for Manitoba. So we took it as this experiment, but we are looking into corn stubble and then growing beans in that, or wheat stubble and growing beans where we don't need that fertilizer in the fall. So we are doing some strip till work, just not in this field right now.
So what do you hope is your conclusion, or what do you hope to get the results from this research?
What we're looking at is just hopefully reduce the tillage that's going on. Hopefully you don't need to be doing some deep tillage or deep till right now, and then just save that cost of tillage. So you don't have to spend the money and fuel on so much tillage, and you're helping your soil out, reduce the carbon losses from that.
And so the results will be known obviously next fall after we see what this yields next year?
Right, so we're doing the tillage treatments this fall, and then next spring we'll plant into it, and then we'll take harvest when that crop's done, and then we'll go through the data and hopefully get some good results from it.
The results will be available through the Manitoba Pulse Growers since they are involved in supporting this research?
Right, so Pulse Growers is trying to set up an on-farm network. So this project is a part of that, and we'll have the results on the Pulse Growers website when they do become available.
And there's an opportunity for other growers to participate?
Absolutely. So next year we'll be looking to redo this experiment, and we're looking to expand this experiment right across Manitoba through all growing regions. So if you think this is something that you might be interested in or you think would fit in your area, please contact the Pulse Growers or myself.